He was not, this was pretty much brand new to him. He didn't know the contract. He had no experience with this kind of negotiation. He had to get a feel for all sides of the group, the people and interests, from the south side to the north side, from the shops to the drivers, all those kind of things had to come into play. And so, there certainly was a fairly big learning curve trying to figure it out for Groppi. He was a person who sort of saw the big picture and understood at the same time you have to fight on the ground. People would come to him and say, look, there's no toilet paper in the bathroom, for instance. Not that that was the biggest issue, but that was an issue, and that they didn't keep the toilets up. And he'd say to them things like, well, that's great, but what we have to do is we have to organize the school bus drivers, because if you don't organize the people who are making less money, you're going to end up making less money. So he was very challenging in terms of this is what a union has to be about. Of course, that didn't exactly get over, especially for the people who wanted to use the toilets, but it was an interesting, view of how he looked at, what his job was and what needed to be done, really a broader view, but at the same time doing it at the grassroots level.